Whether I'm at an event or talking on my podcast, one thing has become clear. Most people have no idea what a self-made millionaire really looks like.
I think we're both a little uncomfortable with the word being a millionaire, but let me tell you what, there's no secret to it. Anybody can do it. You just have to be intentional with what you have. You got to invest. You got to get rid of debt first. But other than that, there are no secrets to it.
And we are back with financial expert and Ramsey Solutions personality, Chris Hogan. He's going to help the hundredaires get to the millionaire status.
That's right.
But he's the author of the new book, Everyday Millionaires. Okay, before the break, we had Gwendolyn, who's her birthday today, and she said at 73, can I invest in anything? Is it ever too late to start investing?
Well, I can tell you, happy birthday, by the way, young lady. But it's never too late, right? I think it's this mindset for us. People are living longer. And you know, the average age now is 94, 95 years old.
My mom just turned 96, and she's like, I had no idea I'd live this long. I'm glad that she saved money.
That's right. And so it's so important for us to be able to make sure we're growing our money, right? Money just parked in a savings account, it's not going to give you much growth. So investing is really important. So I'm still going to encourage her to look at growth stock mutual funds, being able to look at the opportunity to be able to grow money. The best way to do that, 68% of the millionaires that we talk to, all of them used an investment professional. So I'm going to encourage people, find somebody that you can sit down and talk to, have a conversation with. But this is crucial. You want to find an investment professional that has the heart of a teacher. That means they're not trying to sell you stuff, right? We've all been around those slimy salespeople, and you can feel it on you, right? But someone with the heart of a teacher is trying to guide you. They want to know your dreams and your goals, and they want to guide you in the right direction. So, growth stock mutual funds and use an investment professional.
And somebody that you really can talk to at any time, right? So my guy, Jim Trifon, is amazing. He sat me down and said, how much are you willing to lose? You know, even so I know I have some leeway that I'm not going to lose it all.
That's right.
And he can look at my money, and when things get rocky, he'll call or he'll email and say, don't like the way the market looks right now. I'm going to set you liquid on some stuff, and then we're going to. So, but he educates me about my money.
That's the key. You want that two-way communication, right? And listen, these millionaires, they weren't all in on stocks.
Right.
No single stocks. They weren't all in on a cryptocurrency, the latest craze.
Not all your eggs in one basket.
Not diversification. That's a crucial word. So talk with someone, clear conversation, be diversified, and don't invest in anything that you don't understand.
Yeah, or anything that you give me this much today and you got this much tomorrow. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be aware.
Yeah. It sounds too good to be true. You got to do some extra questions. All right, Denise is with us this morning. Good morning, Denise.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me on the show and being able to ask a question. And thank you for all your work, because really I've learned so much from you and from Dave Ramsey.
Well,
I really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
My question is really, I'm 51 and I'm getting closer to retirement. I want to be able to retire early and start taking the money out of my 401k so that I've built that up to a really nice, healthy place.
Good.
So I want to know about annuities, whether or not, what's your thought just in general on annuities, because what scares me more about putting it in an annuity is not being able to leave it to somebody. And so anyways, I want to know how to make the money last and what your thoughts are on annuities or other vehicles.
Yeah, and explain what annuities are, and the fact that, like she's saying, if I've made this money and I want to, it's tangible, and then it can't just go, just disappear in the air. It's got to go to somebody else.
Well, typically there are two types of annuities that are out there. You have fixed annuities, then you have variable annuities. Fixed annuities are where you would park money and it essentially protects your money. It's not going to really bring growth for you, but it'll protect it. So this is for people that are looking for the money to continue to grow. I don't like fixed annuities. It's not going to provide you growth. It's almost like certificates of deposit, or I call them depreciation, because they don't keep up with inflation.
Go ahead and shove your money under your mattress.
That's right. So the cost of things are going to go up. So in that, if you're going to look at an annuity, look at a variable annuity, which primarily operates a lot like a mutual fund. So again, mindset is if you're looking for protection or you're looking for growth, right? I know inflation is coming every year, hovers between 2.5% and 3.5%. That means the cost of things are going to go up every year. Well, my money can't stay the same, right? If I go dig a hole in the backyard and put a can of money in the ground and I wait 10 years, I've lost 25% of my money because of inflation. So looking at it, growth stock mutual funds are still going to be the way that I would encourage her to go. If she's looking to pass money on, that's where you look at a trust, being able to look and be able to earmark money that you want for your kids or your grandkids. But again, you can do that with an investment inside of that trust. So the whole thing here is get with an investment professional, talk to an estate planning attorney if you're wanting to look at setting up a trust, and it gives us great control and great opportunities.
Yeah, okay, so for your children, let's say if you want to leave money to them, can you have it dependent upon how they behave?
Oh, listen, you have an incredible opportunity to be in control with the trust. I'm telling you, like one lady I talked to, Financial Peace University is a 9-week course that we offer. We've helped millions of people go through and learn how to control money.
Yeah.
But what she set up was they built up a substantial nest egg, almost $3.5 million that they're leaving to their 3 kids. But every other year, the kids have to go through Financial Peace University.
Oh.
If they don't go through it, then the money goes to charity for that year.
Yeah.
So again, you have the potential to be in control.
Good. I thought I'd ask. My
Yes,
son thinks
yes.
it's a given. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. Jerome has a question.
Yes, how you doing today?
Good, sir.
My wife and I, we've had a business for about 6 years or so. And what I'm trying to find out is what would be 3 quick ways short-term ways to help grow that business, to help invest into it.
Okay, very good. So he's got a business, 3 quick things that he could do. Number 1 is really look at the business and start treating it like you want it to be, meaning seeing it for what it is. Make good hires, make great hires, bring people in that care about the business like you do, right? And then the third thing is financially, I want you to keep things clean, meaning you need a personal bucket for yourself and your life, and you need a business bucket. Don't blend those 2 buckets.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely crucial.
Some people go broke trying to
That's
fulfill
right.
the business.
Don't do
and
that.
then,
So you got to make sure you're paying yourself, right? Because something that you do that doesn't make money is called a hobby, right? A business is something that makes money.
Yeah.
So we got to look at it, but right, treat it like that, hire good people, and then make sure you have the 2 buckets.
And then other things, I know so many people who are starting businesses will run out and get an office lease. It's like, can you do this out of your house for a little bit?
Thank you for
and if you
bringing
do it out
that
of your
up.
house a little bit, you save that money until you grow.
Right. Well, the mindset has become, and even in grad school, right, they told me about OPM, other people's money,
Yeah.
and leverage. You know, I like to go back and find those professors, right? Because I went out and did all those wrong things. We don't have to look like we're doing good. We need to be doing good.
Yeah.
Meaning starting small and being small is fine, right? Just keep growing, setting money aside. When you have the money aside, then you can look to expand. But we need to think clearly and see the landscape. Who are my customers? What do they need? And how can I serve them?
And can I go to them? They don't have
That's
to
right.
come to an office.
There
You know, we
we
said
go.
that the whole food truck craze here in town has been
Right.
really cool to watch. But, you know, a lot of those folks who are chefs are like, you know, I can't afford the brick and mortar, but I can get a food truck and I can still put my stuff out there. And so that was just kind of a different way to look at it.
And isn't it amazing when you go up to some of those, you see the people that are passionate about what they're doing versus people that are working a job? See, I love people with passion. I like people that know what they want and they're willing to go after it.
Yeah.
And again, that's the greatest country on the planet is where we live. We can decide and start working toward it.
All right, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, the question is going to be, stocks have been a little bumpy lately. Should I liquidate some of my investments to cut losses? We'll answer that when we come back.